Hi guys, Popmaster here, and today we're actually filming from a new place, which is my room, and today we're going to be showing off all the pops I got in March 2018. So let's get started. 2019, sorry. Alright guys, so as you know, I am sitting in a new place today because the other one where I'm using, we're kind of moving some stuff around in my house, so it's kind of being used, and I can't, like set up all the regular stuff I would set up there, like the camera and stuff, and yeah, so this is my room right now, that's where we're filming right now, and yeah, so let's just get into all the pops I got. So we have a bunch of really cool stuff here. So I'm just going to start with the stuff I got for Target Con. A couple of the big things this month for Funko was obviously Target Con, which was on the 1st, where a bunch of new Target exclusive pops drop. And then there's also Emerald City Comic Con, which was I think it was March 15th, and there's a bunch of new stuff for that. So overall, really good month for Funko in terms of new products releasing. And yeah, they had some other really cool exclusives that came out, but yeah, let's just start getting into it. And the first thing I got was for Target Con was the flocked baby nippet. So yeah, I'll try to get some 360 close-ups on some of these if I can do it. I don't know if I'll be able to set up the thing because there's not too much space in here. But anyway, here's flocked baby nippet, and this is one of the things I got from Target Con. The other two were the 10-inch Hedwig and then 10-inch Wicket, and I also got this one, the baby nippet. You guys all know this is sort of like a baby Ewok, and then he is from the Return of the Jedi, like the other ones in this wave. And also there's the side of the box, and then there's the back of the box. There's the other 6 you can get in this set. Yeah, the only one I need from this new Endor set to complete it is the glow-in-the-dark Darth Vader. So it's really cool figure. I love that it's flocked, and I haven't taken it out of the box yet because I don't want the flocking to get ruined. So next thing I got a couple ones from We Bare Bears, because I love that show. It's a really funny show. And I got Grizz and Ice Bear. I picked both of these up over at GameStop, which is really cool. And, Grizz is sort of like the more enthusiastic one, so the expression on his face really fits that. It's kind of a basic sculpt, like all one color for the most part, and then there's the mouth decal that's printed on. And there's Ice Bear, who kind of has a blank expression on his face. I'm sorry, it's a bit glary there with the whole, because he's white and stuff. Yeah, so he's a polar bear, and this is obviously Grizz is a grizzly bear. Yeah, he's kind of more of a quiet character in the show, and that, again, they really did a great job kind of depicting that with his expression. And the third one I need from this set is Panda, but I was actually going to pick this one up with the other two. But what sucks is the mouth decal, instead of being, here, it was printed on the side. So, yeah, I didn't really want to pick that one up because it would have looked super bad on the shelf. So, yeah, hopefully I'll be able to find Panda someday. But, yeah, for now I just have these two. And then, also, I picked up a couple ones from Hot Topic, which were some Hot Topic exclusives. The first thing I got was Hulo Lilo, which is super cool. And this is one from Lilo and Stitch, and this is a really cool one because they also released the Valentine Stitch last month, which I picked up. So having these two, both from the movie, both Hot Topic exclusives in my collection on the shelf, right next to each other, was super neat. And this is only the second version of Lilo that they've made. The other one is the one with the regular dress in the camera, and the sculptance is super detailed. Only problem was that mine's actually chipped a little bit in the back, if you guys can see that right there. But overall, it's a really nice figure. I like how they put her in the dancing sculpt, which perfectly matches the scene that this is from. Yeah, here's Hulo Lilo. I also love this little thing that not lei, but thing they put on her head. Really cool. And then another one I picked up was the Death of the Family Joker. And this is another really interesting one. Sorry, I'll try to get you so you can't see the glare isn't as bad. There we go. Yeah, so here's Joker, Death of the Family. And this is from the Death of the Family comic, where he actually gets his face removed and then he goes to put it back on. And I got this one because he reminded me of this character from the Gotham TV show. His name is Jerome. So Jerome kind of has like a stitched-on face, sort of like this guy. And since they don't have too many of the new Gotham ones, I really want to get one that's sort of like this one. And yeah, here he is here. I love how this looks here with the You can see kind of the flesh of his skin kind of meets where his white face is supposed to be, and then it kind of has that little orange bit in between, which looks really cool. And then they also have this bit, around the eyes, which looks really neat. And I also love how they have the sort of braces kind of opening his mouth, and the teeth look super neat. And then there's the side of his face, and also the hair on this one looks really cool. It's this nice kind of bright green color. It looks really good. And then he's in this kind of Joe's Garage uniform. And I like how the colors mesh really well with the navy suit and then the brown boots. And then he also has a little hammer there. On the back it says Joe's Garage. And then he has some tools around the belt. But yeah, I really like this one. Looks super great. A bunch of really awesome details on it. So really happy to have that in my collection. Then, sorry, this one kind of floated away a bit. Next one I have here is glow-in-the-dark Darth Vader. And again, another really awesome one from the Star Wars line. Actually, the head's a bit messed up here. But yeah, this is how it's supposed to be. And this is from the new Return of the Jedi set. And no, this is not the Target glow-in-the-dark one. This is just the regular glow-in-the-dark one. I mean, sorry, just regular one in general. He has a bit of lightning kind of going along here and here. And then there's I like how they have the skull of his face right there. It looks really cool. It's, the blue there. And this is from, the Return of the Jedi when he's on the Death Star and he's absorbing Palpatine's lightning to save Luke. And I love how they incorporated that with the lightning on the front and on the back, as well as kind of going it through the skull. There's a couple of specific shots of this happening where you can see his skull kind of going through the lightning. And if I can find a good picture of that, I'll make sure to show you guys. But here is Darth Vader. I love this figure. Really awesome one. Next ones I got, this is a 3-pack from ECCC, and I'll show them all 3 at once. So we got the Ginny, Fred, and George. I always forget which are which. Ginny, Fred, and George 3-pack here. I did a full-on review of these if you want to check that out, so I'm not going to talk too much about them. But yeah, they're both they're all supporting, this is from the Goblet of Fire when they go to support Ireland at the Quidditch World Cup. And as you can see, they're all decked out in their gear. They have, face paint and hats and, more face paint, scarves, flags. Again, all 3 of these figures are really well designed, so if you want to hear me talk more about them, you can check out the review. And then another one I got was from Captain Marvel, and this one is, okay, his head got super messed up. This is Nick Fury here. Really awesome one. This is a neat one, and he is played by Samuel L. Jackson. Again, I've seen the movie, but I kind of forget what his role in this is. I wasn't really paying attention. I was super tired when I saw it. But yeah, here he is here. I think he's like one of the agency directors or something. I don't remember, but yeah, here we go. This is him, and what's really cool about him is that they actually de-aged. So he's played by Samuel L. Jackson, who I think he's 50-something or 60-something right now. Please don't quote me on that. I don't remember off the top of my head. But they digitally de-aged him 25 years to make this film, so I was just super impressed that they were able to have that technology to do that. Yeah, really, really cool. And then we have a couple I just got yesterday as of the making of this video, and we have... So, where did the other one go? We have Goofy Monsters, Inc., and I got this one from the Funko Ultimate Unboxing box. So for this one, they had 2 themes. They had... Disney and Five Nights at Freddy's. So from the Disney box, I pulled a Goofy Monsters Inc. pop. This one's really neat. I don't want to take it out of the box because I'm going to be reselling this or something or giving it away. But I'll give you a look of it at the side. So here he is here. He has different colored eyes, and then he has his yellow hat on, facing backwards. And on the back, you can see some of the other ones from the Kingdom Hearts line. Not a huge fan of this video game, so I can't really say much as to, much about this character. And then we also have a couple ones from Avengers Endgame that I picked up because I'm pretty excited for that movie. I'm trying to watch more of the Marvel ones, so yeah, I picked up 2 of them. I picked up Captain Marvel because I've seen the movie and I liked it. Here she is here, and she has her hair kind of flowing a little bit, and then her hands are out, just 2 fists out like that. Pretty cool. And then on the back, obviously, you can see more of them. Again, really neat. This is in the same suit as she is in her own movie, but yeah, there's that one. And then here we have Ant-Man. And then here's Ant-Man. This is one of the other Marvel movies I really like that I've seen so far. I need to watch the new one, the Ant-Man and the Wasp. I haven't had a chance to do that yet. I do have a couple of the pops from that line. I have both of the chases. So I thought that was really cool. I was able to pick it up. And then here's this one. Again, I just love the mask on these ones, how it looks. It just looks super neat. And there's the back again. But one kind of criticism I have with most of these Avengers ones is that all of the pops are kind of in that same gray and black suit. I don't really like that too much. Doesn't look too good, honestly. And then next one we have here is Paige. And yeah, she is from Star Wars: The Last Jedi. She is she's in the bombers when they are trying to take out the First Order Dreadnought. And she actually sacrifices herself by pushing the button to release her bomb. So she's the last bomber. That's kind of depicted on the side of the box with this. She has her little control in her hand. And yeah, so she basically dies so the fleet can escape, and then she takes on the Dreadnought basically. So yeah, she went out in a good way in the movie, and it's just a really awesome one to have in my Star Wars collection. So there's a couple more I forgot to get. I'm going to be right back with those. Alright guys, so for a couple of the last things I have here, first up we have a vinyl 2-pack. I seem to be only getting about one of these a month, which is kind of funny, but I don't know, I guess it's kind of my vinyl of the month, so to speak. And I got the Chewbacca and C-3PO vinyl 2-pack, so yeah, these are both super cool figures. I'm not a huge fan of how Chewbacca looks, because if you guys can see, this head looks a little kind of funny, but I feel like the body and the bowcaster, that looks pretty good, as well as his face, but I don't like how the sculpt of his head looks. It doesn't look too good, honestly. But yeah, the bowcaster and the strap and the overall rest of the body here look really good. And then we also have C-3PO, and this one actually looks really neat. I feel like they need to make an R2-D2 now that they made C-3PO. But anyway, yeah. So here's his head here, and I think it looks super cool. You guys can see there's his body there with the little wires going beneath it. And then I like how they have these little lines going through his eyes. I think that's a really good, nice detail they added. Here's these two. And then I also got the Smuggler's Bounty exclusive Dagobah Face-Off movie moment. And yeah, that's from the box that came out in February, but I didn't get it till this month. And this one is when Luke's in the cave of, I'm not sure what it's called, but he's in the cave on Dagobah, and then after he kills Darth Vader, Darth Vader helmet becomes cracked, and he sees his own face within it. So that's really depicted well in the scene. You can see the overall kind of shell of Darth Vader's helmet, and then there's Luke's face coming out. And then you can see him kind of just staring down at it right here. That's really well depicted. And then they also have this little, I kind of liking this little kind of salamander guy over here. And then there's the ground with the kind of green vines and then the mud. Yeah, a bunch of really awesome details. The paint on the helmet, where the helmet meets the face on this guy over here, it looks really good. Yeah, so there's that one. And last thing I got also from the Funko Ultimate Unboxing box is the Happy Frog Pop. And although this is from Five Nights at Freddy's, and although I don't know too much about Five Nights at Freddy's, I do really like this one. I feel like the detail looks super neat on it. I like how he has the sort of microphone in his hand with the blue and green and yellow color sculpt, and then on the back here you can see some of the other ones in this set. Yeah. Anyways, guys, this has been another episode of Popmaster. Me showing off all the pops I got in March 2019. I probably have at least 20 of this month, so it's super good. And next month we have Star Wars Celebration, which I'm super excited about. A bunch of new exclusives are coming out. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.